Okay, so this is the next video in the installation of the Terrier itemp. I've put the batteries in the back of the unit, and this is the quick reference, the quick step installation guide. I've gone through this, just read this briefly. So this is the setup. So this is the year. You can adjust it by turning the thumb wheel on the bottom. So let's tell that to 2010. Hit OK. The next one is the month, so it's now November. Hit OK. And that is the day, so it is the 15th. Okay, and the 12 is the hours, so it's now 22:40 because it's Newsnight's on TV, and 22:40. Got to go all the way. There's no real quick way of doing this. 22:40, and hit OK, and then Pro. Now you've got three options on this. You've got bed for bedroom, sit for sitting room, and cus for custom. Now I've not read into these yet, but I assume that there are different programs depending on what type of room it is. So we'll go ahead and put it onto bedroom because that's why I'll be installing it as an example. Hit OK, and then adapt. Right, now I've hit OK, and as you can see the motor is moving, and the little motor at the bottom, I don't know if you can quite see this, it's a bit difficult to see, but there's a little wheel in the bottom which is now moving because that's the TRV plunger. Now this has to be onto the TRV head for it to work, so it will fail in a minute because I've tried this once already and it gives you an error code because it can't actually adapt. It just keeps on going. The way that it adapts is that it pushes down the plunger, and then if it can't feel any resistance and stall the motor, it just errors out because it thinks you've not tightened it up enough. So I'll go ahead and install this upstairs and check it out. I'm installing it on two TRVs. The first one is a Danfoss TRV, and I require this. I think it's this one actually. Yeah, AD1. There are three different adapter types on this. AD1, which is this one, that's the Danfoss. We've got AD2, which is some valves, COMAP. There's actually only used on two, and this one AD3, which is only used on one. All the rest of them do not require an adapter ring, so it's really only the Danfoss that requires this one of the most common ones. So I'm going to try installing this, and that will be the next video in the sequence. And as you can see, this has now given an error, an F2 error, and the error is in here somewhere. I found it a second ago because I had the error. Abbreviations. It's the power of live TV, isn't it? Well, I can't actually find it at the moment, but it did actually give an error code in here. Oh, here we go, error codes. And you can see on this, I'm not sure if it will display properly, but error F2 is adjustment range too large. Check actuator fastening. It's basically because I don't have the thing on a TRV head, and it can't actually adapt to that particular TRV. Okay, that's the end of this video.